who are now in charge of the government under Donald Trump, particularly Kash Patel and Dan Bongino at the FBI, but others as well throughout the government, were over the last 4 years, everywhere in the media, on their shows, on every other show, banging on the table, demanding the immediate release of all the Epstein files. We're now 5 months into the Trump administration. We haven't gotten a single document that wasn't previously published of the Epstein files. They made a humiliating showing of pretending to release it when they called those conservative influence, and they all waved around the binder. Epstein files. We're like, oh my God, what was in them? And then it turns out like nothing. Just every document that was in this binder was already previously released as part of the litigation or journalism that was done. And the Pam Bondi's new excuse, because I'm glad that there are a lot of people in the Trump movement and the MAGA movement who are not contrary to how they're depicted in some sort of cult. Like they hold these people accountable. Like they want to understand, like, we were promised these things. Like, why isn't this happening? And so Pam Bondi's excuse now is we have thousands and thousands of sex videos of Jeffrey Epstein having sex with minors, implying that it's obviously going to take a lot of time to go through these videos, and therefore we have to be patient before we get them. And it's like, I don't care about sex videos of Jeffrey Epstein having sex with children, because we already know that Jeffrey Epstein had sex with children. That's kind of the reason we know who he is. He's been twice charged with that, once convicted, and then was ready to be charged again. For me, the two biggest issues are there people to whom he trafficked minors because he was charged with sex trafficking, but nobody has been charged with being the recipient of that sex trafficking. But the much more interesting question for me is, and there's a lot of reason to believe it's true, is, was he working with or for any foreign intelligence agencies? There is no way they don't already have that answer. Maybe the answer is no. Maybe he wasn't working with any. It would shock me, but maybe that's their answer. Maybe their answer is he was. Why don't we have those answers? Like, have FBI agents, for whatever reason, go through those sex tapes for the next 3 years. That's fine. What stops them from releasing